Welcome back to my CryptoQ Media channel. It's great to have you back. The culmination of all our previous discussions spanning many years is now here. First things first, I just wanted to inform you that tomorrow, when Gary Gensler testifies before Congress, our team is intending to hold you accountable. Keep an eye out for further information. Also, remember to verify the sell before the case verb ends. Because of this, my friends, problems are about to ensue. Well, the European Central Bank tweeted about the sell today. What does it say? CBDCs hint at a novel mechanism for furnishing and paying for goods and services. Shall we depart immediately? Anybody in the euro area would be able to use and accept a digital euro, according to a member of the executive board. Everyone would win if this took place. Thank you for watching today's video. With this system in place, consumers, companies, and banks would all benefit. Salutations, all. You might like to take a look at the Digital Euro Association, who worked with Ripple from 2012 to 2022. The world is moving in the direction of central banks and digital currencies, but I'm not sure if the proper people still support them. Many are critiquing the good guys and saying that Bitcoin should be Bitcoin even if institutions are devouring Bitcoin at the moment, which will lead to its centralization in the future. Therefore it appears like cryptos and CBDCs are in a flux. Looking at this from the euro's vantage point, namely the ECB's, is what we'll do next. Remember that this is a significant participant in the banking and financial industries. Imagine attending the entire 2030 FIFA World Cup in Spain. For the purchase of your beverage, you plan to utilize Alipay. Despite appearances, this scenario is more likely than not. Tickets to the European Football Championships in Germany last summer could only be purchased with American or Chinese dollars. Take the United States as an example. You're in the Super Bowl, but you can't purchase a ticket since you don't have any US dollars. My endeavor had no results. Certainly not I. The euro system will, of course, continue to guarantee that euros can use cash as a payment option. Online shopping and other digital payment methods are quickly replacing cash as the preferred mode of payment. You have it, folks, a new digitally based financial system is on the rise, while the old one is on the brink of collapse. For instance, there has been a dramatic increase in the proportion of euro area businesses that do not take cash, and an increasing number of people are purchasing groceries online. No one ever brings it up, does anyone? We have been considering this matter and the potential of XRP to facilitate international money transfers for a considerable amount of time. You all, while the veracity of this claim is up for debate, it will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in everyday transactions as the new money. This idea of digitalization keeps coming up in their conversations. The repercussions of not being able to pay digitally are beyond your comprehension. It is imperative that we institute a strong electronic payment system independently. This might be achieved by bringing central bank money into the digital age through the introduction of a digital euro, which would be a digital form of currency issued by the euro area's central bank and available to all members. Basically, dude, isn't the right formula a whole new method of completing in general? Listen up, guys. This is what they're saying. Once that is out of the way, the focus shifts to the benefits for European citizens, right? Everything will become more efficient because of you, and you're all insane. What the hey? Digital financial inclusion and everything. New opportunities for company owners, you all. If you go down to this level, though, you should check out this bank perk. Banks will be able to make money off of the services they provide now that the euro system is paying for the digital euro scheme and infrastructure, and the project preparation phase is going full steam ahead. This is crucial in the dynamic payment landscape where new players, especially big tech companies from outside Europe, are constantly entering the market. There used to be 21 men. Very interesting. By 25 at the latest, the ECB Governing Council will have decided to move the project on to the next phase. Assume I'm right. The Governing Council will hold off on making any decisions about the issuance of digital rules until the legislative act is adopted. To sum up, governments worldwide are contemplating the possibility of retail CBDCs. Look at this, we need to move fast. The insanity has been brooded. Completely bonkers. Wow, isn't it true that it's actually on its way? What is required is merely a catalyst, if you will. But what, exactly, is the question you're thinking of? Could you perhaps clarify what the additional video on demand will be? Do you have a preference for a particular cryptocurrency? In my opinion, this does not constitute financial advice. The papers show how fintech competitors pose a threat to banks that don't utilize Ripple's technology and XRP as payment. More and more proof points to such being the case at financial institutions like Deutsche Bank, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and others. Assume I'm right. In light of this, R3CEBSEF, a startup aiming to establish industry-wide standards for financial services and blockchain technology, has received investments from several prominent investment banks, including JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Credit Suisse, and Goldman Sachs. These banks are bolstering their independence initiatives. However, as neutral third parties with access to more resources within the financial services sector, infrastructure firms like Quick may be better positioned to make money in this space. Possible major players include Ripple Labs, a blockchain company that specializes in the XRP ledger and XRP. For decades, Sean's banks have dominated their industry. However, they risk losing market share if they don't adapt to new technologies and compete with fintech firms. Assume I'm right. Minimum viable products, like the infrastructure to open and activate them in response to client demand, are still under banks' purview, regardless of if a new rival were to join the market. Summing up, one banker we talked to said that banks should be flexible. Disruptions are bound to happen, right? Actually, it remains constant. So, they basically made it clear that we need to standardize protocols and interfaces and find ways to improve the efficiency of joint database synchronization. Check it out. Examples of strongly centralized systems. In that regard, I am uncertain. Ripple and other R3 projects, on the other hand, have a good chance of inexpensively replacing some parts of the existing financial infrastructure. Would you happen to have noticed that? Listen up, guys, what they're really saying is that the system needs to be reformed. His position as guard needs to be filled soon. Additionally, cryptocurrencies will be involved, will it not? In an effort to aid economies around the world, organizations like the World Economic Forum and the International Monetary Fund have introduced projects such as the San Francisco Bridge currency and the Ripple Ledger. The massive reserve and foreign pre-funded funds holdings are the target of these efforts, which also seek to invigorate the economy. Therefore, these events are truly taking place. We truly value having you here today. For the time being, I ask that you subscribe and favorite my channel.